Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of the Tenkar's Tavern blog, Discord server, and of course, this video channel on YouTube, the accompanying podcast. So, what you see up on the screen is issue number one of Torchlight. A zine that I've been talking about getting out for, my God, probably the last 2 or 3 years. Last summer, with the help of Jeff Jones, Glenn Hallstrom, and others, we got out what I labeled the premiere issue of Torchlight. And why was it the premiere? Because I thought of it more like an ash can. This is a proof of concept. It wasn't full size, 32 pages. This one is. So this is the actual first issue. Glenn Hallstrom did the cover art. Jeff Jones did an amazing job doing the layout. Really spot on, captured what I wanted out of this. And yes, this is, I guess, my vision, but for those that don't like Tenkar, you'll be happy to know that there's really no Tenkar inside this. I was just more like a project manager and gathering up the content. You can see from the credits here, James Spahn. James, by the way, wrote an adventure for this, which is awesome. Low-level adventures and rules on familiars and I believe hirelings. John Healy did some articles on social combat. Michael Battalato did potions and creatures. So, and I believe alternate thief abilities were also from John Healy. So, this is a communal work. And honestly, the people who have participated in this project, I cannot thank enough. The end results are beautiful. Like I said, Jeff did a great job with the layout. I think our art choices were spot on. The PDF is $3 on drive-through. Currently, we are the number one hottest small press. I'll pull this over real quick if I can. Come on. It doesn't want to pull. In any case, here we go. So we are currently the number one hottest small press, and believe number 4 most popular under $5. It released earlier this afternoon. If you want a discount on it, like I said, it's $3 in PDF. That's the cover price. Go to tenkarstavern.com. Go to today's post for July 12th. And there's a discount that will bring that down to $2. I'll also put a link in the description. So here's how this works, folks. The authors get paid unless they're like Bad Mike and insist on not getting paid. But authors get paid. My cover artist gets paid. The interior art is stock art, so the other artists got paid. Jeff has been volunteering, but after this, Jeff gets paid. The last person I'm going to get paid is myself. I don't want to lose money, but you know what? That's what the affiliate sales are for, right? When you buy from my drive-through page, you're putting money into the account that will pay for writers and artists on these various projects. So the next project that we're going to work on after this, work has actually commenced on this, is we're taking Swords and Wizardry, Continual Light, which is currently approximately 16 pages. Jane Spahn is adding a micro setting and an adventure, kind of think of B2, but he's doing that for the back of the Swords and Wizardry Continual Light rules, so you can start with everything and you have your rules and your setting and your immediate setting and an adventure with hooks to get you started. So, and it's going to be digest sized. So that is coming out. We are hoping to finish that by the end of the summer. That's going to have a cover from brand new artwork from James Shields. James is also going to be doing a logo for us. That's going to be a real project. So now the hope is thinking we're doing it from Mixam, and I'm thinking we're probably looking at $5 or $6 for print copies. Hopefully, we can get Swords of Wizardry Continual Light done in time to get print copies to take to Game Home. It will probably be priced similarly. And the idea is we want to do the Mixam copies at conventions. So it would be Game Home, TotalCon, ShireCon for issue 1 if we can, and then once we are sold out of the initial print run, hopefully we get the stuff print on demand up at DriveThruRPG. But if you want the high-end print quality initial releases, you're going to be looking for me at conventions. I already know the question: will I do mail order? Probably. Mailing for me is you would think New York City it's convenient. There's no place to park. I'm in an area where you have to drive to a post office and there's still no place to park at the post office. So it's a real pain in the ass. But certainly I wouldn't hate to say this, folks, but international orders are probably going to be cost prohibitive. But when this gets in print, I will let you all know. But in the meantime, it's $3 in PDF, $2 if you go to the Tenkar's Tavern blog, grab the link. Again, this is community work. It is by the community, for the community. The rules are Swords of Wizardry Light, Continual Light, Swords of Wizardry Complete. It'll work with any of them. They are highly compatible, and they'll work with most OSR rule sets. I'm proud of this, and I think it looks really, really good. And I'm proud of the work that everybody did for it. So, TenkarsTavern.com. Grab it at a discounted price. Yeah, you can pay full price, but I appreciate the support. But really, why pay full price if you don't need to? And like I said, How to Small Press, #1. That is amazing and spot on. I'm very happy, and I'm really looking forward to Swords of Wizardry Continual Light digest size coming out. I'm psyched. Now, once we have Swords of Wizardry Continual Light done, laid out, and gone to printer, what are we going to do with the next part? The next project is probably going to be Torchlight Issue #2. I do have the idea of doing pub crawls, which will be the one sheets. Haven't got focused on that yet, but that'll be probably coming before the end of the summer. Got my fingers in a lot of pies, but really it's the teamwork that makes this work, because if it was just me, I fall into the hole. Okay, there's a reason why you'll never see me managing a Kickstarter at all. Folks, huge thanks to all the subscribers, especially on the YouTube channel, all the listeners on the podcast, all the readers of the blog. It really, really means a lot to me and to my co-hosts. You know, again, we don't get paid for this. We do this because we enjoy it, because we get value out of giving to you. So take that for what it's worth. And as I said before, we got something that's in the works. Maybe hopefully we can kick off before the end of the year. I think it'll be a great karma project, but more on that when we get closer to it. Folks, I am going to be on a podcast tonight. So, of course, if I had half the brain I like to claim I have, I'd have it right in front of me. But, of course, I wrote down the time, the day, but not the name of the podcast, and I think it's Rolling Bones. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's Rolling Bones. Listen, I'll put up a link for it tomorrow or whenever it goes live. So be safe, be well, God bless. Roll those dice. Knock on wood. Still in the midst of the world of COVID, so use your common sense. All right, folks, please. You can't keep others safe. You can't help out others if you yourself are not feeling well. If you yourself are ill. So, common sense. All right. On that note, again, thank you all. Laters.